Harry Kane has left Tottenham to go to Bayern Munich in pursuit of silverware. And of course, Bayern are expected to win bloody everything in Germany, and quite possibly they're one of the favourites for the Champions League. However, would they be the favourites in Germany if Harry Kane was playing in goal? Let's find out. Yes, hello gang, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is in the world when you're watching this. Thank you for joining me. We are the manager of Bayern Munich because we had to be the manager of Bayern Munich in order to get Harry Kane in goal. There he is, old Harold, and we're going to play him in goal. What we've got is we've got the staff on responsibilities to sort out all transfers, all contracts, so any sales, any purchases are all down to Christoph Freund, the director of football. We're going to be lining up in a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. Harry Kane as the sweeper keeper on attack. There he is in net. So what I did was I simply holidayed forward, keeping the current match tactics and current lineup where possible. The problem, though, was at half-time, in every single game, the assistant manager made a substitution, brought on a goalkeeper, not for Harry Kane, for another outfield player, and put Kane outfield, up front. So I'd got through to the end of the season, Bayern had won the league, Harry Kane had scored 28 goals. Only 28 goals, 10 penalties, some of them with the gloves on, some of them just in the second half of games. So we've gone back, and what I've done, right, is I have asked the assistant manager every single game for their squad, their suggested team. I have accepted that, apart from swapping Harry Kane from being in goal. So I've put Harry Kane back in net every single time and put somebody else up front. And then what I've done is I've actually gone through, not simulated the matches, I've watched the matches, I've turned all highlights off, I've turned the speed up to max, and what I did is I kept my vision just sort of away from it, just sort of did it in the background while I was pottering doing other things. So I don't really know, I saw a few results, but I don't really know how Bayern have done it. The only reason I checked in during the games would be if there was a red card or an injury that disrupted the actual flow. Skip through half time, second half, just allow it to play out. Yeah, probably didn't do enough tactical stuff, so maybe there's that as well. But anyway, we're going to go through, and we're going to go through the season and see if Harry Kane can win a trophy with Bayern Munich whilst playing in goal. And during that time, will he play in goal for England? Absolutely not. But, you know, we'll see. And I've decided to aptly wear the Borussia Dortmund kit today. Not kit, just shirt, not full kit wanker. But just wearing this today because I am hoping that Dortmund are actually the team that go and win the league, because I hope Harry Kane and Bayern Munich don't win the league because of this experiment. Without further ado, let's jump through, I don't know, a month, see how they're getting at the start of the season. Okay, so we've gone through to the end of August, 2 games in, and it's played to 1-1 drawn 1. And if we go and have a quick look at the schedule, they won the Super Cup 4-1 against Leipzig, and Harry Kane, shots faced 3. He parried 1, he tipped 1, and he conceded 1, getting a 7.0 in his goalkeeping debut. His first bit of silverware, the German Super Cup Charity Shield. Then a 0-0 against Werder Bremen, where he got a 7.3. You got a 7.3, only 2 shots faced on target there. And at Augsburg, they've won 4-0, very comfortable. Only faced the 1 shot, getting a 7.5. Yeah, okay. So in terms of transfers, they're not doing anything in terms of the transfer market. They've brought in Christian Gunter from Freiburg at left back, and Hani Mukhtar from Nashville. And not terrible. I don't know why Bayern Munich have bought him, though. Doesn't really fit the Bayern Munich. Not good enough for Bayern Munich, is he? He's coming as a squad player, and that's definitely what he is, a squad player. Thomas Muller has been allowed to leave to go to Al Ittihad, £12 million, and he's on £775,000 a week. We've seen this in other videos. The Saudi League, they offer some wages, don't they? Yes, they do. Right. Okay. So basically, the end of the transfer window, Bayern Munich are in and amongst it. They've only played 2 games. Let's jump through to the end of September to see how the lay of the land is. Okay. So straight away, we're looking at the league table, and 5 games in now. They are 4th. Leipzig and Dortmund have drawn 3. So undefeated, to be fair. Serge Gnabry is absolutely bossing it at the top of the average rating and goal charts. Leipzig leading the way. Bayern Munich down 3 points for 3 points worse off than Leipzig, having succumbed to a singular defeat 3-2 to Mönchengladbach. In terms of the schedule then, it was Mönchengladbach that was next after we were last here, and that was the game that they lost. And did they get FM'd? Oh my God, they were 2-0 up. They were 2-0 up. Harry Kane scored a penalty. We've got to watch this because he's going to be wearing the gloves and the goalkeeper kit. It's going to tickle me, this is. And there he is wearing his kit. Number 9 on the goalkeeper kit as well. He's got his little gloves on. And he only got a 6.5 because he only faced 3 shots and they conceded 3 goals. In what has to be considered a bit of a disappointing showing. Shots faced 3, conceded 3. You got to expect better from your goalkeeper. However, Aaron Ramsdale is still in goal for England, and Harry Kane looks like he's still playing up front. So after that, we've had three wins in a row. We had a 3-0 against Bayer Leverkusen and a hat-trick for old Serge Gnabry. A 3-1 win against Galatasaray. A 3-1 win against Bochum. Let's fly through to the end of October. Let's go to the end of... Off we go through to the end of October and see how things are progressing. We'll actually come back at the start of November because there was an international break and then there's going to be the winter break. So we'll probably jump through to the winter break after this. So I just jumped an extra game because it was like the 22nd of October all the way up to the 8th of November. So I've jumped to here and here we are. I'm buying the top. Buying the top on goal difference, but it's very tight. Leipzig and Wolfsburg, all 3 of them on 22 points, and we've just lost the most recent game. If we look at the past positions, we've been top for 2 weeks. Bit up and down. So yeah, following on from the win against Bochum, a 6-0 against Waldorf in the DFB Pokal, an 8 for Harry Kane there, scoring on the score sheet, getting himself on the score sheet from the penalty spot as per usual. And then a 3-2 win against Leipzig. It was 3-0 to be fair. And it was a goal for Xavi Simons in the 77th minute and then Benny Sesko in the 91st minute. Marseille 6-2, Freiburg 7-2. Big scoring games here. 3-1 against Mainz, losing to United 2-1. Bruno Fernandes and Sofian Amrabat with the goals. Harry Kane's getting a 6.3 between the sticks there. 4-1 against Darmstadt. 3-1 against Leipzig in the DFB Pokal second round. That's a huge game in the second round of the German Cup. And then most recently, just losing to Borussia Dortmund. Come on, guys. Come on, Dortmund. If you look at the Champions League group, we are currently second after 3 games, probably going to qualify from the Champions League group. And as I've alluded to, top of the league by goal difference. If you look at the club vision, C+ and a B from the supporters. Harry Kane is currently unhappy, playing in a weak position. Is pleased to be considered a highly influential player within the dressing room and hopes he can be viewed as a team leader. He's complaining to his teammates playing in a weak position, has no strong feelings about the squad support for the manager, which remains at a good level. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Not particularly impressed with you as a manager. Distant. Well, sorry, Harold. It's the experiment, isn't it? Right, let's go to the end of the winter break. Just before Christmas, it'll be the Wolfsburg game on the 19th to the 12th. And there you go. Look at that. Joint top. Dortmund and Bayern on 35 points. Wolfsburg on 32, 3 points further back, and Leipzig on 29, level on points with Frankfurt, who actually have a game in hand. Köln also have a game in hand on 27, so if they both win their games in hand, Leipzig will be down in 6th. Considering Leipzig were leading the way after 5 games, they've really fallen off the pace. In terms of past positions, we've basically been top all the way. Although Dortmund did sneak it. Dortmund have actually been coming from deep, haven't they? Fair play to Dortmund. The entire team, apart from the goalkeeper, Gregor Kobel, is the only person who's in the team in the Media Dream 11 that is not a Bayern Munich player. Harry Kane's playing up front. As you know, that's not what's happening in this experiment. To the schedule then, and after the defeat to Dortmund, we beat United 3-1 in the Champions League in the reverse fixture, and a Harry Kane penalty did seal it after we were 1-0 down, to be fair. Good comeback. Then a 3-1 win against Heidenheim, a 3-2 win against Köln, beating Galatasaray 3-1, 3-3 against Union Berlin. Alex Cry in the look at this, 89th minute, Kevin Behrens making it 3-2. Alex Cry in the 91st minute making it 3-3. Absolute capitulation there. Harry Kane has got to have a 6.2. Yeah, understandably. Beating Bochum in the third round of the Cup 4-2. A 2-1 defeat to Eintracht Frankfurt. Well, losing to Marseille 4-1, and then back-to-back wins against Stuttgart and Wolfsburg. 2-1 there. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting in the 93rd minute. Snuck it. But we qualified as group winners from the Champions League, and yeah, we're in the German Cup 4th round, quarter-final against Köln there, as you can see. And we've got Atletico Madrid in February as the first leg. So I think, should we come back around here? Check it. 21st of Feb, around there we'll come back just to see how things are getting on and see if that first leg looks like we're going to progress. And have a look at this then. Dortmund are top by 2 points. We are second on 49. Wolfsburg on 48, a point further back. And Leipzig and Frankfurt on 42 apiece. So there's a top 3 pulling away. And we've only just fallen down into second place. So if we look at the schedule, with a Harry Kane penalty, a 2-0 against Werder, a 5-4 against Augsburg. Look at that. It was 4-0 at half time to us. They made it 4-1, 4-2, 5-2. Then they got another 5-4 in the end. What a game that was. 4-0 easy win against Köln in the quarter-final. 5-0 against Mönchengladbach. Revenge for that defeat earlier in the season. Then 2-2 against Bayer. A late goal for Patrick Schick to pull it level. A 3-3 against Bochum, where we've saved it in the 95th minute. Before utter domination. Antoine Griezmann scoring 5 in a 6-1 win. What on earth happened there? Harry Kane getting a 5.9. And they only had 8 shots. And then a 5-2 defeat to Leipzig. I mean, there's a red card here. 1-0 to them. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. Oh, quick. Sent off 4-1. 4-2. 5-2. But I'm interested to see here. You get a 5.9. I'm going to watch the goals. Are any of these going to be real mistakes for Harry Kane? I mean, not the best goalkeeping. Speed up a bit. Again, but poor goalkeeping that one. He should have had a stronger hand on that one. He's in no man's land there. Oh, he's in no man's land twice. Yeah, he can use his hands. He's actually saved one. He's bounced out to Saul. So, yeah, the shots on target, you'd say only 2 of them didn't go in. One of them resulted in a goal. From the rebound. And then again, look at that. Antoine Griezmann. Great free kick, but you'd think he could do better. So Champions League is pretty much gone. Let's jump to the end of March because we've got Dortmund as well. So a big game against Dortmund and the other game against Atletico Madrid. I've come back just before the Dortmund game and it's level on points. Oh, it's a title decider. Look at them. They're just swapping positions from it's either been Dortmund or Bayern who's been top since match week 9. And it's now what? Match week 26. Yeah, so for 2/3 of the season, it's been Bayern or Dortmund. Harry Kane's unhappy. Oh, Serge Gnabry's been sold. God, this squad's lying it. They've not really bought any. They bought in David Raum, left back. They sold Serge Gnabry to Man City. Christian Gunter for £500,000 more than they bought him for. Okay. They also sold Noussair Mazraoui to Real Madrid. They've not replaced. So if you look at the finances, look at that £105 million transfer budget, but the director of football, we could go and look at the transfers and contracts. Negotiating player signings for Bayern Munich. Find and sign players for the first team. Director of football. I'm actually really disappointed at that because I was thinking about doing a little director of football save where I was actually going to let the director of football do all my signings and I was going to see how that would play out. But it seems that I might just end up with no squad. Look, have you seen the size of it? 21, 2 of them are on loan. Deary me. So in terms of the schedule then, we drew against Freiburg, beat Mainz, lost 4-1 to Atletico Madrid. So that's 10-1, 10-2 on aggregate. Griezmann didn't score. Harry Kane got a 6.1, dizzy heights. Darmstadt a 3-1 win there. So we've got Dortmund next. Let's jump forward. I just want to see the Dortmund game. Oh my God, what's happened here? They've lost 5-1 to Dortmund, and then we've lost 7-1 to Heidenheim. Joshua Kimmich got sent off inside 4 minutes, and Harry Kane got a 5.8. It's time to watch goals again. So has Harry Kane been at fault? I wouldn't say he's at fault for that one. Nice work, move, and finish. Should have done better there. Again, couldn't really do much about that one. Good cross in and good header. Oh, he's tried to play it out with his feet and he's fluffed it. You're meant to be good with your feet, Harry. It's your hand you're meant to be crap with. I don't know why we lost 7-1 to Heidenheim. Great victory for them. Oh, he's been lobbed. Lobbed by a header. I mean, none of them are really that bad. 7-0, finally get one back as well. We weren't that bad, but if we look at the Bundesliga, we're now down 6 points off the pace of Dortmund. We're actually in 3rd. Harry Kane's got 7 goals this season in 41 games. All of them will be from the penalty spot, of course. We've got the semi-final against Nuremberg. Should we go, let's like end of April. Oh, come back too early. Two wins, beating Köln and Union Berlin. I had autosave on every fortnight. 2 games left and we're 5 points off the pace. We basically lost the league. The league's gone, but we're in the final of the cup. I don't think I've got that far. We might be watching the final live, gang. beating Frankfurt 4-3, fair play, and then a 1-1 draw against Stuttgart. The Wolfsburg and Hoffenheim, final games of the season. We're going to the 22nd. I've not gone that far. I didn't realise we were in the German Cup final. So I had earmarked 18th of May as when we needed to get to. We lost 6-3 to Wolfsburg and 4-3 to Hoffenheim. So that's left us in 4th. Club Vision. Got a C. Supporters understandably have given me an F. Finishing 4th with Bayern Munich is unforgivable. As I said, Harry Kane is playing in a weak position and unhappy. He has not become better as being a goalkeeper, though. Very clearly that doesn't actually have an effect. But we've actually got the German Cup final, so let's go to it. When is it? 25th, so 3 days. Just a holiday through for 3 days then. Hannover 96. There we go. We just picked the squad and Mathis Tell for Manuel Neuer. And look at that. 2 goalkeepers on the bench, 3 greyed out players. Kingsley Coman's injured, to be fair. So, but still, 2 goalkeepers and 2 greyed out players would be on the bench if Kingsley was fit. The director of football has done us over here. So he's made this much harder than it needed to be for Bayern Munich. You have selected an outfielder in goal. Thank you. I know I have. Okay. So we're going to have key highlights. So Hannover 96 are in the red. We are in the white. And what a key highlight that was. There will be no shouts. There will be no tinkering with tactics. We're just watching. Here come Hannover 96 then. Get it in the box. It is in the box, and it's in the back of the net. Vlogschlammer. Vogelsammer. What a name. If only could say it, eh? 1-0. Harry Kane beaten easily. To be honest, I don't think I could blame him for that. I don't think he would have saved it, even if a goalkeeper wouldn't have saved that. Might have done. Positioning. That should have been 2 for Soldi. Bayern Munich are now coming forward. Can they equalise? They have equalised. It's Leroy Sané, and Harry Kane could win a bit of silverware. Oh, I hope they don't win. But we're not sabotaging. We're not going to pull all the players out of position and make them all mark the right back. If you know, you know. We're not doing that. I'm trying to do as fair as experiment as I could have done. The only reason I've had to go through and watch the matches is because you couldn't lock a player in a position and have them not be subbed. If you could make it so the assistant manager never subbed Harry Kane off, I would have done that. And Hanover are down to 10 men. They're going to do it. Harry Kane is going to win a bit of silverware with Bayern Munich as a goalkeeper. Oh, Lema's injured. And it's 2-1. Jamal Musiala with the goal 5 minutes before half time. Now, this is the question. If I look at the dugout, assistant manager, here we go. Oh, he's not told me about Lema. Then I will not do anything. I'll say if he tells me about Lema, I might do something about it. I might just click accept. I don't know. Joshua Kimmich, 3-1. 3-1 to Bayern Munich. And that is game over, right? The simulating of just pressing spacebar and not paying attention to it. It was over 6 hours. It took so long for essentially Bayern Munich to win a trophy. How disappointing. How disappointing. 10 minutes to go then. Hanover have the ball. I don't think they're going to do much with it. The 10 men of Hanover they've got no answer for Bayern Munich's quality, despite them having a world-class centre forward in net. Whips it in. Tell. Lema. He's held up well. Goretzka. It's deflected and in. It's deflected and in, and it is 4-1. And that is game over. And old Harold is going to win a trophy. Harry Kane has won his first trophy of his career as a goalkeeper. And I've just got an achievement for winning a top domestic cup. Like, as if it wasn't rubbing it in anymore. There we go. They've won the DFB Pokal. Well, that's it. That's the end of the experiment. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, gang. I haven't with those results. And it took ages to do as well. So if you could, please, drop a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below of anything else you'd like me to do experiment-wise. And I've not done it yet because I've been a bit busy. I've not done an outro for Patreons. There's only one. And it's very appropriate that it's actually also someone called Jay. It's not me. It's someone called Amazing Jay. And it is amazing. So shout out to Amazing Jay for being the first Patreon. Access to a lot of experiment save files and Let's Plays, as well as, just supporting me as a creator, but there's no obligation. The fact that you're here watching this is support enough. Thank you very much for watching. Come back soon, or stay on the channel and watch this. Go and catch up on the Oldham days. We're back with the beta on the Oldham days, and there's some more experiments coming very soon. I'm surprised I didn't get sacked. I wonder how many times you could get sacked in the same season. Hey, there's an idea. See you soon.